Knockout City, a team-based multiplayer action game with serious esports potential. Is it a must-have game for the $20 price point? The short answer, yes. But let's break down what makes it a good game and discuss where it falls short. Welcome to the channel. My name is Simply Marv, and today I'm giving you my honest hands-on review of Knockout City. Now, if you have ever played dodgeball, then you have the basic foundation that Knockout City was built upon. However, let's be clear, this is not dodgeball, this is dodge brawl, as described by the game's developer Velan Studios. The initial appeal and strongest argument for the game is its ease of access and ability to quickly pick up and play. Most games in this genre thrive on satisfying casual players who are just looking to play a few quick games with their friends, while simultaneously rewarding players looking to master the mechanics on a higher, more competitive level. The best way to experience Knockout City is to jump straight into a few games. If you are more on the mechanical side of things like I am, the training grounds provide short yet informative scenarios to help you make sense of everything, as well as some initial XP. No matter which path you choose to get started, however, you'll be throwing balls at your opponent's faces in no time. Core mechanics such as aiming, charging your shot, and catching are simple enough to understand and feel intuitive 95% of the time. Other abilities such as sprinting, dashing, and jumping come together just as well. To keep in-game matches interesting, different ball types are woven into the fabric of the game. These ball types, ranging from increased agility to sniper to explosive damage and more, are sure to keep any level of experienced player on their toes, as they can quickly tip the scales if played correctly. Special ball types are not hard to find, but the bread and butter will always be your standard ball. You'll learn to masterfully lob, curve, and fake pump your opponents to take advantage of their short catch window. There are more mechanics that one can master if they desire to be the best of the best. Dodging into enemy balls to deflect, tackling, and knocking opponents off the map can quickly change the tempo. You can throw your teammates in ball form as well, but this should be done sparingly, as it can backfire and leave you in a numbers disadvantage. The iconic ringing of a well-placed ball against an opponent's head brings about a sense of nostalgia for anyone who has ever experienced public school gym class. It's equally satisfying when the aforementioned shot is the result of catching an opponent off guard and lacking situational awareness. Even though this action is repetitive in nature, it never begins to feel stale. This is dodge brawl we are talking about. Winning 2 of 3 rounds wins you the overall match and contributes to your overall XP earned. Other factors such as playing with friends, playing with crew members, energy drinks, and completing contracts will also stack on the XP. Taking all this into consideration, there's no shortage of ways to grind your in-game street rank and prestiging your account as you play. The Team KO 3v3 mode is the heart of this game and where you will generally spend most of your time playing. The rules are simple. Every player has 2 hearts. Deplete the hearts by landing successful hits and your team scores a point. The first team to 10 points will win the round. This premise alone is fun enough. Diamond Dash is similar to Team KO, where teams must deplete hearts for successful knockouts. However, the added pressure of collecting drop diamonds turns this into a frenzy mode of players sprinting and dashing however they can to put points on the board. Think of it as Knockout City's rendition of Kill Confirmed. Knockout City also features a 4v4 mode if you desire to pick up an extra teammate. All balls are removed from the map and the focus is on players throwing each other in ball form for instant KOs. Do you grow tired of team play? Well, you're in luck, as Knockout City comes with a solid 1v1 mode known as Faceoff. It takes those isolated moments you experience going head to head with an opponent and amplifies it to see who can catch the other one slipping first. When it comes to a variety of game modes, Knockout City passes the test. Knockout City gives players more than enough at launch to keep them playing and switching up how they play. Where the variety lacks, however, is in the maps themselves. All of the maps, for better or for worse, are just reskinned variants of a 3-lane layout. Players can choose to push left, push right, or charge straight down the middle as they rush to initiate first contact. I personally would love to see more maps in future updates with more distinctive layouts. That being said, what they have built is visually satisfying. The art style typically used in games like this can feel forced and unnatural. However, it fits the aesthetic and lightheartedness that Knockout City brings to the table. Speaking of visual aesthetics, Knockout City does an excellent and unexpected job of pushing that point further through their character customization. A deep selection of hair types, skin tones, outfits, accessories, and so much more helps players create a brawler that's unique to their personality. The unlocking of additional intro, victory, defeat, and taunting emotes also adds to the stacked customization options laid out for the players. Despite the visual appeal that Knockout City lays on to keep you plugged in, it becomes average in the music department. The in-game sound effects are loud and distinctive enough. The in-game announcer has a perfect balance of having their presence felt in the game, but without breathing down your neck every second of the match. The music, however, is simply not memorable. Sure, it fits the theme of the 1950s era the game draws its inspiration from, but that's the bare minimum. The music is good, but it could have been great, as I struggle to think of a single track that sticks out and makes me want to hum along when I step away from the game. Add to this the lack of offline support, local play, and awkward queue fill-ins. Knockout City does have a few shortcomings, most notably an in-game story that features a timer for purchasable content but barely refreshes with new items at the time of this recording. Overall, Knockout City is a well-executed bundle of gameplay, customization, and variety that will satisfy players at a $20 price point. It takes a gym class classic and shapes it into what we would expect out of a futuristic interpretation for competitive gaming. The question remains, does Knockout City have what it needs for long-term success? Maybe. The answer to that question largely depends on ongoing development support and the community that supports it. If their recent Twitch community tournament is an indication of what we can expect down the road, the future is looking pretty bright. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Did this review help you make a decision one way or the other about playing Knockout City? If you're currently playing, do you see yourself sticking with it for seasons to come? For all future reviews, previews, tutorials, and podcasts, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications for all future content. Have a great day, a great week, and a great life. I will see you in the next one.
Why are you pushing me, bro? It's alright. It's alright, bro.
Not looking?
In the freezer.
What you doing?
Not
Need you
looking.
anyway.
I'm looking.